How many of you are in the basement of your emotions called depression? We are live at 5. Live at 5. Hi, Mom.
Hi there. Hello, everyone. We've been waiting for this moment to talk to you.
Yes, this is Pollyann Castle Baird. I'm her daughter, Lynn Kitchen, and we have an enormous topic for you. It's actually part 2 of last week when we talked about the depression that a lot of people are in right now. Maybe loss of life, maybe COVID. It could be a knee-jerk reaction from a lot of pain, suffering. I mean, we have people who are really upset about the war and political circumstances, and it can cause a reaction, an emotional depression where people go whoop, boom, right down into the basement of their emotions. So today, my mother has nearly 99, some thoughts for you to share with you. But first, I just want to say that we are so excited to celebrate life. We are still here.
Oh, yes.
Yes, we're still here, and Live at 5 is all about celebrating life and the positives of life. So we want to celebrate this with you, and we want to welcome you to Club 90Os. So you know what? This is Club 90Os.
It is.
And if you would like to join Club 90Os, which is Mother's invention, please just go to 90os.com. And there you can not only find some information about Mother's books that she's written at the age of 93 and 97. So, I mean, come on, guys, no excuses. We can make things happen at any age, at any stage. But also you can go there to join her newsletter. It's a news flyer twice a month that we like to put out that has some of Mother's philosophies in it. So please share it with other people. If you like this Live at 5, share 90os.com. And why is that important? Because this is Club 90Os, one more of the inventions that Mother came up with at the age of 90. She said, hey, we 90-year-olds need a platform. We need a voice. We need a place from which we can speak our views. And you know, you're almost 99.
I know. You know, the baby boomers were the last name for a
baby boomers,
a kind of and
generation.
And the we seniors are thought as depression children or World War II people.
Right.
And so we just kind of hang around.
No, you do more than that.
No, I mean, that's why I named them seniors. Why gave us a credibility.
But once you became 90, you said, hey, there's no club for 90-year-olds.
Right.
Where we can actually speak our viewpoint. And you've been around a few years to have the authority to speak and say something that's important. Yes. So that's our joy. Every Sunday we get together and we just kind of say hi. We're still celebrating what's left, what's possible, and what you can look forward to. You know, I'm just turned 70. I'm her daughter. And I'm thinking, what can I think that would be of positive vibration that would help me move into my 90s? And that's what Club 90Os is all about. It's not only for those who are 90-year-olds and, you know, in that decade, but it's for those of us who wish to get there with health, wealth, love, and especially the idea of graceful living.
Grace, yes.
Graceful living.
What can I expect? I think you ask yourself, well, what's it going to be like? What can I expect? And it's different for everybody, really.
Yeah.
But grace is a godsend, actually. It's a wonderful, wonderful place. It's lovely.
It's a gift. Grace is a gift. And so we invite each one of you. And let me just say a shout out real quickly to all of those wonderful people who are here with us right now. Kimberly Marie, thank you so much for being here. Susan Erickson, Ellen's friend.
Susan?
From Arkansas.
Oh, yes, Susan.
And there's Ellen. Oh, We
got
miss
there.
you, Ellen.
Got there, Ellen.
My sister Ellen, we miss you terribly. Oh my gosh. Ellen was just here last week, and so she had to go back home, and now we miss her.
We really do.
We also have Alyssa Davidson. Thank you for being here, Alyssa. We're so just love you.
It's Mary Ellen.
But we also, not yet, however, we're going to tell you something special that happened this week. Mom received an early 99th birthday card, and they were so sweet. You want to show it? Oh my
Where is
gosh.
it? I don't
That's
know.
it. You got
There.
it. You got it.
You want me to open it?
No, I'll open
Okay.
it for you.
That's from DAR, Denver, Loveland,
Loveland, Colorado.
Loveland, Colorado, DAR Society. And look what they did.
Now, DAR is Daughters of American Revolution. That mother was a
25,
member of
25, 30 years now.
for 30 years. And she just received this yesterday. It's a beautiful birthday card. And it was so cute the way you described it, that everybody signed it in a particular manner.
Oh,
What was it like
don't
that you said?
remember.
That you said that they signed it all over the place, like Starry, Starry Night.
yeah, a starry, yes, thank you. A starry, starry night.
And-
Isn't it though?
It was
Yes.
so sweet. But so that is we just want to pay tribute to,
Mary Ellen.
yes, Mary
Mary
Ellen.
Ellen, thank you
Denton.
so much. You have been such a supporter of mine. Thank you, dear.
So Mary Ellen Denton, we thank you so much. And all of the Namaqua chapter DAR, Daughters of American
Revolution.
from Loveland, Colorado, which is her hometown. And of course, now she's living with me in Florida. Hey, sorry,
I know.
you miss your mountains. I know.
Oh, I do.
You miss your mountains.
Let's
but
not go there.
thank you so much. It was so sweet. We love that. That was so sweet. 99. She's nearly 99. And they even
I
said,
know they got
oh
a
my
card.
gosh. They said, hey, we're looking forward to 4/19/22, in which you would be 99. So I
And
just want to say thank you, Mary Ellen. That is so
Yeah.
sweet.
99's a nice number, isn't it? I think it rhymes.
Okay, so let's get down to business, Mom.
We've got a lot to do and not much time.
So the topic of today is getting out of the basement once you find yourself in it.
Yes,
So-
depression.
Depression. Go for
All
it.
right. Oh dear. How am I?
Yeah,
supposed to
how
start?
it comes upon you.
Okay. I had this all practiced.
That's okay. How it comes upon you, like little cat's
Yeah, I
feet.
know. When depression comes upon you or me or anyone, it comes up on us with little cat feet. It's silent. It's sneaky. It comes about and you don't know that it's there. And before you know it, it has put you in a funk, in a state of despair, a state of despondency, a state of mistakes. What did I do wrong? Why am I here? And
Yeah, why am I here?
why am I here? What went wrong? And that is depression. And so that's what I call the basement. And so when here's the way you recognize it. You start to feel that feeling and you wake up and then it's heavy and all the worries of the morning and the day press upon you and you say, why am I here? Where am I? And you look around and you say, I've been here before. I know you. This is the basement and I won't stay here. And so I have done this myself. I start to process how I can change my thinking because I will not be down and disheartened and whatever I'm worried about. And within the last few years, I am able to come by noon out of the basement and have a positive feeling.
By noon that same day.
Yes, and I was so shocked that it works. It works if you recognize that you are in the basement. Well, I've been here before. I know what this feels like. It's not me. It's not the way I can behave. And so you can move out of it. Okay, now I want to tell you, as you move out, you have various steps going up to the penthouse. Now, Lynn's going to tell you about the penthouse. So your purpose is to go from the basement of despair to the penthouse of joy. Now, the first step possibly is appreciation. You start to appreciate what you do have. Gratification. Be grateful to others for what they have given you. Then forgiveness for why you're blaming yourself. Don't blame yourself, but forgive yourself. The next one is grace. This grace is a wonderful, wonderful, loving term. And the final one is my favorite. Finally, you give it a little grin and then a giggle.
A little grin and giggle.
A little grin and then a giggle, and you're on the top floor and you are in the penthouse of joy. Now, at my age, I say it's a softer joy. And whether Lynn describes it as softer joy, because I'm so old, I can't go out and have dinner and exciting and go to plays and dances or theater, but I can sit and have a softer joy, like March Madness.
March Madness.
March Madness. And little things like that.
Little things
so
like
I
that.
want to introduce you to the penthouse. You climb the stairs now, and Lynn is going to talk about the penthouse. Penthouse.
Thank you, Mother. That was so special.
Was it?
Yeah, it was absolutely special. Don't you think? Don't you think, don't you agree? Give her a little heart. If everybody agrees, put in the chat a little heart for Mother, because she's just been rehearsing this for 3 days.
I have. And it didn't come out the way I have rehearsed it.
It never does. It's always like there's 3 things. It's the one you rehearse, it's the one that actually happens, and then it's the one you think you should have said. Right? I know that. Anyway, we have so many people that are giving you hearts.
Oh.
Look at that. Kimberly Marie, thank you so much for your hearts. Debbie Roke, my friend Debbie. Wanda's here, Wanda Cover. Thank you so much for being here. Alyssa Davidson, of course. You have my heart, of course. She just moved to Colorado in Denver.
God.
We want to send you some hearts because Mother wishes she was there with you.
Look at the mountains for me.
Look at the mountains for you. And Ellen Dacon, my sister, loving. Susan Erickson is here, and everyone is here to give you some hearts, Mom. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for being here.
So, I think this is an important topic, especially this time of our evolution, with everything that's going on and the pressures around the world, not just your own internal pressures, which I think are actually the most important, are to be recognizing what are your pressures? What are your pressures?
Yes.
We can't really do much about everything else outside of us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can't.
That's a message right there.
Actually, Mother has stopped listening to the world news because she said to me, I've been alive since 1923. I've lived through this decade, this decade, this decade, this decade, this decade. I voted for this person, this person, this person, this person, this person, but it still is out there. What's important is what's happening in here. And if you're in the basement, you cannot stay there. You've got to get out. And that's your message today.
Yes, it is.
This is part 2 of that message. If you find yourself in the basement for whatever reason, you got to get out. So I was asking Mother this last week, since we broadcast last week about the basement, I said, how was your week? She said, you know what? I woke up twice in the basement.
I did.
I said, okay, Mom, how did you get out? Because I think people are going to want to know, how does a 99-year-old get out of the basement? And just like you were sharing, it takes a few steps up, that you start thinking about appreciation, what you're grateful for, what you have to appreciate. These are personal things. They're not like I have to appreciate the fact that, we live in a universe of stars and stripes forever. No, it's like, oh, I get to have breakfast today, right?
Right.
I get to have, something.
Lenny's coming to cook breakfast for me.
Yeah, I mean, I get to have some time with loved ones today. There are personal things that we can have gratitude for. And then you take those steps up, and as you move up into what Mother calls the penthouse, then you have what you really do want to create. And from that place of joy, that place of, Mother calls a softer joy. So at a certain age, you can't just go out and, have everything that you want, but maybe you can have soft joy that precedes what it is that you want.
It
precedes what it is that you want.
It's a release.
So yes, Alyssa says gratitude is the attitude to have. Gratitude is the attitude. And Susan, thank you so much, because this is an important topic for all of us. Everyone has their own methods, but at the same time, it's important to make the methods work.
That's right. Yes.
I have a friend who called me today, and she said, I'm just so overwhelmed. I can't do this with my spouse. Everything in my business is crumbling. And I said, okay, have you taken the time to just stop and pause and breathe? So I said, I want you to breathe 3 times. And as you breathe in, every time I want you to breathe out as if you were breathing through a straw, to slow down. And that's, after 3 times she did that, and it made a huge shift.
Really?
So that's just one more thing, and one more stepping stone out of the basement that you can do, that's actually a physical shifting to shift your energy. But what Mother was talking about is thinking about the gratitudes of life. That shifts your energy. And eventually you're into a different place. And so that is where we're talking about today. We want to be in a new place of celebration, because what if we don't have another day left? What if this is it?
Oh.
What if this is the day that I get to have with my mother? That is everything.
But not because of depression.
Not because of depression, but what if, we don't know how much time we have left. We don't know how much time we have left.
I was just saying that's what happened to Betty White.
Yeah.
Everybody was celebrating for her 100th birthday, and she was so excited. And 3 days before she died, before she got to celebrate.
All of Hollywood was ready for that big celebration. They were pulling out all of the big celebrities.
They were.
To make a big splash for Betty White's 100th birthday. And she died, was it 3 days?
3 days. 3 days.
Oh my goodness.
I thought it was. Yes.
Something like that. But it's like, we don't know what's around the corner. We can't see what's around the corner to what we do have today. Why? Because we woke up today.
But you can get out of the basement. You can.
If you woke up in the basement today, Mom says you can get out. Why is that important? Is because we want to wake up tomorrow in the penthouse. Doesn't the penthouse look a lot different? Doesn't the penthouse feels different?
It feels
you have a different view. You have a different perspective. You have actually different glasses. You have different windows in the penthouse. Do you know that penthouses have different windows? They're higher. They have a higher viewpoint. And what does that mean for each one of us? It's a possibility that we can actually call upon a higher presence, a higher place within us. And those of us who are really, really, really having a hard time, I have this to suggest to you. What if you go to that place within you that has never been hurt, harmed, or endangered? That place within you that has really never been depressed because it can't feel depressed. I mean, actually, take a look at this. Take a look at this plant right in back of Mother. These beautiful daffodils that we bought today for Mother. In what do they call them in Britain?
Daffies. We were traveling in late April through England, and the hotel people would say, or the restaurant people, we were going north. Oh, are you going to see the daffies? And the daffodils grew wild in fields, apparently.
In Britain.
In Britain. But they called them daffies.
Daffies.
Have you seen the daffies? So, we have, a few daffodils here in a garden and another hump over here and a clump in the grocery store, and that's the best we see. But in England, they have fields.
Fields of daffies. Can you imagine? What if we all went to the penthouse and we looked upon fields of daffies?
Please leave
fields of daffies. Isn't that sweet?
It is.
It's a softer joy.
Yes.
That's a softer joy, everyone.
And that's what I sit here with because I can't see. And
your imagination.
Yes, I can look out and yet my imagination. And you'll find something. You will. You will.
So with that, let's just say, oh my gosh, Debbie Roque, thank you so much. Thoughts and feelings, and Alyssa, celebrate all that it is. So beautiful. Celebrate your life, gratitude and appreciation. Thank you so much, Wanda, for being here. Thank you so much, Deborah. And those of you who are coming, Ellen, thank you so much, Ellen. So let's give Mom some hearts because she has had some basement days today, and she went up those stairs and she got herself back into a place of softer joy so that she can use her imagination, think about the daffies, the fields of daffies, and bring some softer joy to life. Is that yes. Magic?
If you'll do it, I would be delighted. Thank you.
So with that, we'll say good night.
Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.